Hey everybody, and welcome back to some more Prison Architect. Last episode, we found ourselves in a bit of a sticky situation when it comes to our bank balance. The danger level is currently rising at the beginning of today's episode. Let me quickly check what is up with that. Is it to do with hygiene again? If we go to needs, it's to do with family hygiene, exercise, and recreation. Yeah, all of the kind of normal stuff that we have at the start of the day. Maybe we should put some kind of, I don't really know. I feel like, do we want to wake them up an hour early and give them like an hour of yard time, like really early in the morning before they even shower? Or do we want to like give them some free time to go to the common room? Or I have no idea, but we'll leave it how it is for now. It seems to go down as the day goes on. But basically, today what I want to do is I want to try and get 101 prisoners in my prison. Now, that might not seem like a great idea because already we've got quite a lot of prisoners, but if we can get it up to 101, that's going to significantly increase our daily cash flow, and hopefully, over the long term, we'll kind of increase our budget and make sure we're not in this situation where we've got like no money to do anything. So to start with, what we're going to do is we're going to go over to validation, and we're going to sell 10% of our prison. So basically, the way that this works, our prison is currently valued at $290,000, which means that if we sell 10% of it off, we get $29,000 back. And basically, when we sell the prison after that, we will get 10% less than it's worth, and that's like where the share comes in. Someone buys it for $29,000, and as the price goes up, they get more money. We can buy the shares back later, although they're likely to be more expensive. But I feel like it's probably a good idea to sell at least 10% now. Like, we can buy it back for a little bit more right away, which is not really worth it at all. I feel like it might be worth it right now, just so we can expand a couple of things that are hopefully going to make it so that our prison doesn't just completely buckle when we try and bring 101 prisoners in. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to extend the canteen, we're going to build the new yard, and I think I'm going to break through this wall here and make this a much bigger shower so that we have a lot of shower area for everyone to go to and everyone to be, like, satisfied with. So, to start with here, of course, what we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to hit play because I kind of want things to tick away whilst I build stuff here. And I also think we're going to accept in, like, maybe 5 prisoners a day. I don't want to take in too many, but I don't want to take in too few. And I think we'll take, like, 1 maximum out of every 5. That seems fairly okay. We'll see how that works out. And we're going to start with the yard over here. So what we need to do, we need to go over to rooms, and we need to grab ourselves a yard. And we're just going to go ahead and fill up this whole area like so, with a nice big yard. That thing is fucking massive. And then what we're going to do is we're going to deconstruct pretty much everything over on this side. So we're just going to dismantle all of this stuff. Can I just do, yeah, I think I can just go around, dismantle all of this. They're doing yard time now, which I think is fine, because that means they're not going to suffer too much from me dismantling all of this stuff. They might start to complain a little bit about family and about exercise, but hopefully everything should be okay. And then once we've got all of that, what we're going to do is quickly go ahead and put some doors in here. I'm thinking, like I said before, go ahead and demolish these two, as well as, do we want to demolish some more? I think we should probably also put, like, maybe a door there. Is that the center? I think it might be a 3-wide center. We'll put it there as well and see how that works out. These guys are instantly running over to the new yard. That is fine. Let's go ahead and throw down all of our new stuff. So we want all of our phone booths to be along, I think one side should be fine. So we'll kind of throw those just down along there. I don't want to spend too much money. And then we want all of our weights as well, which again, we'll kind of just throw down along the top like so. And we might want to throw down a few more of these than we had initially. And also, one thing that I did notice is that we should probably throw down a couple of benches as well, just to sit on, because a few of them were complaining about, what was it now? Was it like comfort? Or something like that? There was something that one of them were complaining about, and I was looking at the wiki, and it turns out they just want places to sit down. And outside of the cafeteria, you'll notice a lot of people come and sit in the cafeteria before, like, for the hour before lunchtime. I think it's mostly because they have nowhere else to sit. And so I think if we put down a few benches and maybe a table or so outside, they might actually come and just kind of sit down out here during the day, which would actually work out quite nicely and kind of clear up the inside a little bit as well. So we'll do that. That's a lot of weights and a lot of phone booths and a couple of tables. Maybe not quite 100 prisoners worth, but as we go on, if we get like more maximum and minimum security, hopefully everyone won't be going to the yard at the same time, and hopefully it'll work out quite nicely. Also, in regards to our current schemes, our current classroom and our workshop, apparently what I need to do is go to programs and go to reset all programs to get everyone to kind of do it again. I don't know. We have people taking the classroom program right now, which makes me think that that's not necessarily what we have to do. But right now, like, there's no one doing the workshop program. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop it, and then I'm going to start it again. And hopefully those 17 that are interested will kind of start doing it. We have at some point produced 66% of the 30 license plates that we need to make to complete this grant over here. But I'm not quite sure when we did that or how we did that, but I'm not going to complain about it. We'll leave that over there. Speaking of grants, actually, I think we can probably get away with doing the Staff Wellbeing Initiative grant, because this one wants us to build a staff room, which we have at least 5 guards with no assigned duties. We currently have 4. It's fluctuating a little bit. At the beginning of the episode, we have 15 who are just not doing anything. And then it also says, ensure none of your staff are exhausted. If we go over to staff, right now, no one seems to be exhausted. People are patrolling, and people are tired, but no one's exhausted. So I'm going to take out that grant. And it is still completed. So that one did work out quite nicely. Not going to do cell block D anytime soon, because that's upping our prison capacity all the way up to 200. Long-term and short-term investments, I'm not going to do either. Remove the supply of stolen tools, remove the supply of stolen weapons, crack down on drugs, find 10 illegal narcotics, as well as inmate nutrition research, which is messing with our canteen food. I don't think we're going to do that just yet, although I do want to go ahead and unlock micromanagement, which we'll start working on in a second. And you know what? I'll do crack down on drugs. And then as soon as they go back to their prison cells after they've done this kind of nightly shower thing here, we'll do a quick shakedown. Actually, we'll do it right now, I guess. We'll do a shakedown, and we'll see if we can find any drugs, because we need to find 10 drugs in order for that to work. So, yeah, there we go. We've already found 2. That shouldn't be too big of a deal. All right, so the yard is there. We're taking in 5 prisoners a day. That's fine. We've found some more stuff. We've found still 2 drugs. We need to find a few more. I think I might leave this yard here for now, basically because I have no reason to not leave it here. And then I'm also going to go ahead and deploy a guard just to kind of walk around this section of the prison. Not really for any particular reason other than to give us a nice view of what's going on. So hopefully that should be fine, and that should work out quite nicely. And other than that, that's looking good. All right, down here we have the kitchen. So what I'm thinking here is we're going to go ahead, we're going to expand this kitchen area down like so. And I say expand the kitchen, basically we're going to move the kitchen into this section and then make this more canteen. And I think what we might do as well, because we have this outdoor storage area, I might get rid of this bit here and either extend the canteen this way or build a second kitchen for some other chefs to work in over this side to kind of like clog up less this area down here and get a bit more space for chefs to work in. We will see. We'll see how that works out. So we'll extend out this way. We'll see how that works. I do want to demolish this wall over here, but I'm not going to do it just yet because our prisoners will escape. One thing we should probably do is fence here, because we've had a few prisoners escape whilst we're building stuff. Because we're building stuff, we have some walls that are not in place, prisoners run away, and then everything is kind of a mess because people escape. We don't want people escaping. And so one thing about doing here is spending a little bit of money, not too much because fences aren't all that expensive, but a little bit of money, basically putting down fence all the way around our prison. Like so. And the reason for that is that if any prisoner does escape, they can't just run free. They're kind of locked in to the prison still. What we'll do is let it kind of come up to here. And like I said, fence is really, really cheap stuff. It's not expensive at all. And that should be nice. I don't intend to do any building over here anytime soon. So just having this fence that goes all the way around here should be fine. I do have some trees that need to be taken away, but that's also fine. And we should have our workers doing that pretty much instantly once they finish over here. Let's jump up to 3 times speed so we can get some stuff done nice and quickly. I do kind of want to hire a few more workmen, but at the same time, I kind of don't. And I also kind of want to fire a few guards because at certain points during the day, there was just like literally 15 guards who are not doing anything. And then other times when we're doing shakedowns, we use all of them. I kind of want to, but at the same time, I think I'm not going to because we have a bunch more prisoners coming in and I want to be able to handle all of those. But other than that, everything looks pretty good. Everything looks pretty good. We found 3 of the 10. Is it 10 we need? Did we complete the grant? Did we finish it like straight away? We do have $50,000 now, which is nice. I think we did. I think we just finished the grant. That is pretty cool. Okay. No idea how to do this one. All the short-term and long-term investments. So we'll leave that for now. That's pretty good. Our bank loan is at 0, which is nice as well. This is now back, so let's go ahead and demolish this wall like so. And then we'll see how things go. This is looking pretty good. I definitely want to extend the canteen. It needs to be bigger. Now, do I want to extend the canteen or do I want to make a second canteen? Is the big question. I don't really know where I'd put a second canteen that's not like a long way to walk. I could put another one like over here-ish, but that means putting another kitchen over there. I guess that could work. And once we have micromanagement, I'm fairly certain that we can specify which prisoners go to which canteens. But at the same time, we currently have our prisoners set to go to canteens at different times. So I don't think it would really make sense to have one canteen for minimum and maximum security and then one canteen for normal if they're going to go different times anyway. Seems a little weird. For some reason, the ability that our prison has to hold people has gone down. What is up with this? is not surrounded by walls? How? Oh my, there's a tunnel. There's a tunnel. Where does that tunnel go? Has that gone nowhere? Have we just found it? Let's de-tunnelify that like right away. Did someone escape? I didn't get a notification that somebody escaped, so I guess they didn't get too far. But jeez, these guys had a tunnel. Good thing we did a bit of a shakedown, isn't it? Wow. They're taking a long time to finish up this shakedown. Where's still to be searched? These few middle rooms? We definitely should search them, because if they have like more tunnels in them, that's not a good thing. We're back up to 101 here, which is nice. All right, let's go ahead. There's no food being made for another like 6 hours here, so let's go ahead and just dismantle everything in here. We're going to dismantle all this stuff. We'll go back to full speed. Going to dismantle everything, and then we're going to put it all back down over here. Probably put a bit more of it back down as well, and maybe hire a few more chefs. What are these guys doing? This is what happens when you work at 2:30 in the morning. You go insane and just start waving a bush around, and there's nothing you can do about it. But let's get rid of all this stuff. Are all of our workers like building fence or something right now? Yeah, they're all over here building fences. Okay. You know what? Let's hire a few more workmen for the time being. We'll jump up to 15 and see how that works out. Hopefully they'll come and, once they've done the fence, I'll start working on this stuff over here. The fence is important, but I don't know if it's as important as getting this canteen to be a bigger size, because right now it's not the best. I think we need more serving tables, and I think we need to lay out these benches better. I like the ones at the top, but I'm not too happy about these ones here. I'd like to have more space to put some serving tables, maybe even put one down over here as well, and see how that works out. Overall, I'm fairly happy about this. I like the fact that the yard now has multiple entrances, so if people are up here, they can come in this entrance. Down here, they can go in here. The canteen, they can go up here. Well, actually, I guess they can't go up there because there's a staff door there, but it makes it just a little bit easier for everyone to get in. Not everyone's trying to rush through the same door. It makes things a little bit nicer, so we'll leave that like that. We should put some metal detectors by our front door. This is something that people have been telling me to do for quite some time, because obviously right now anyone can just kind of walk stuff into the prison. They do have to go through the reception and be searched first, but I think just having metal detectors like, say, here and here, although it's going to be expensive and it's going to take quite a bit of power, will probably work out quite nicely in the long run. We should also put, I guess, a server on this door, so we don't have to have a guard to open the door every time. Although we do have a guard patrolling here pretty much all the time. So I don't know if we really need that to be a thing. They're almost there on the flipping fence over here. And they're almost... Oh, they've dismantled most of the stuff. All right. It's almost morning. We really need to get everything put back down. So, how big do I want this kitchen to be? I want it to be fairly big. Let's grab kitchen. I want to get rid of this kitchen. And then I want to build a new one. Do I want it to be like this? I think I will. I think I'll build it all the way up to this wall here, like so. And then we'll go back to options, objects even, and we'll start building some more sinks. So, cookers, what we'll do is we'll have kind of them all along one side, like this. That's the 4 that we have. You know, we'll build like one more, and then we'll build... We've got 6 fridges, wow. We'll put down 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. We'll hit play, I guess. And then what I'm thinking is maybe having like... I don't really know where to put these. I want to put them in the middle of the room like this. You know what I will do? I'll put one there. I'll put one, where's that? That's 2 in. I kind of want it to be a little bit symmetrical if possible. So I'll put them like there. And then I can't get one symmetrical in the middle there. Can I get like 2 cookers in? I can, but I'll put like a fridge on one side and a cooker on the other. Yeah, that looks quite nice. So we'll put a cooker and a fridge in. We've got the sinks in. Do we need even more sinks? We've got 2 extra sinks. You know what? I'll put 2 more in like there. And there's a pretty weirdly laid out kitchen, but it works out just fine, I guess. Let's make sure they don't build these 2 in the middle there so we can still walk out. And then let's go ahead and we might as well just demolish this wall and extend our canteen. So we'll go back to canteen. We'll extend this over here like so. I don't want it to be one big room. I hope it will once we get rid of this wall. Our workers have just got way too much stuff to do. The fence is up, though, which is good. Everyone's doing the shower thing, which is fine. People are going to be real angry today because there's not going to be any food. People are going to come in, they're going to try and get food, and there isn't going to be any. There's going to be no food. So, guys, there's no food. I'm sorry. There's no food, guys. It's bad. If we look under needs here, I bet food is probably on the rise. It's pretty high in the yellow. But it's not too bad. They might be able to go the rest of the day without it. And we do need to extend it down for some more power here. Here we go. We'll extend that down like that. And then, oh, did that not quite work? I'll do that as well. And then we also need, I guess, one for the new metal detectors at the front door. Yeah, of course we do. That one has failed a few times. How has that failed? How have you not been able to put a metal detector in there? Let's try that again. Metal detector, we've got one spare just lying around. Let's try again to put that right about there. And then, of course, we do need to throw down a few more electrical cable. I guess, like, that would be fine to give that some power. That looks pretty good. Installing lights seems to have failed for whatever reason. Not quite sure why. And then this canteen is not part of the rest of the canteen area. So let's go ahead and do that. And then there we go. Cool. All right. Let's dismantle this and this. Whoa, 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 whoa. You can't be coming into here. We need some staff doors on here because the prisoners are going to get pretty angry. You know what, actually? I don't really want to, but everyone get back to your cells. Everyone get back to your cells. Go home. I'll let you out. No, actually, you know what? You can go out now. I just don't want you in the... No, it's not lunchtime. It's not lunch. When does lunch end? Let's have a look. Regime, lunch ends at 2 p.m. Comes back at 7, but it ends at 2. So, everyone, sorry, but you're going to stay in your prisons until 2 p.m. Danger's going to rise a little bit, but I think overall it should be fine. Let's also run some new water to all of these guys. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. We'll do that and do that. And also, I realized I have one pipe here that I didn't want to have. This thick pipe that is right next to prison cells. I said I didn't want to like have this happen because they can quite easily like tunnel out using these. Fortunately, it doesn't go to anywhere too bad. They'd have to tunnel quite a way away to get out, like over here or something. So I don't feel too bad about it yet. As long as we keep up on top of all of the shakedowns, we should be fine, I think. The canteen is now significantly bigger, which I like. I'm going to go ahead and dismantle these tables and also these two serving tables here. And we're going to put some more stuff down. So let's have a look here. We want benches and tables. I think I'm going to continue with this pattern that I have. Like that, and then like that. And then, oh, that one needs to be searched. But then we'll do the same thing kind of here. And here. And then, yeah, they're coming in from the top. No one's coming in from the side anymore. So I guess we can have them here. And here. It's pretty cramped, but it can hold a lot of people, which I quite like. So we'll do that. We'll put tables in all over the place. I'm hearing bad stuff. Is everyone still in bang up? Oh, you can come out now. You can be free. You just can't eat, okay? Not yet, anyway. You can't eat yet. Serving tables. Okay, we need... Oh, my goodness. What is happening? What is happening? Someone's unconscious. Someone trying to make a run for it there? Not a good idea. A lot of people in the classroom. Fight in the classroom. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. The danger level is so high. Okay. We definitely need more guards. We've got 23, and all of them are doing stuff. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, okay. Tip number 1. Always feed the prisoners. If you don't feed the prisoners, they get pretty angry pretty quickly. Let's get our serving tables here, and let's put a few more of these down out here. We'll put one on each side there, and I think we'll also put, like, one there, and then, like, maybe one... There's a bit weird. Maybe, like, one just in the middle. That's not the middle, is it? That door's in, like, a real weird place, which is going to annoy me to no end. But we'll put a few down like that, and we'll see how that works out. Flippin' jeez, what is going on right now? Everyone, it's bad. It's bad. Danger level is high. I'm guessing it has to be food. Yeah, everyone's real hungry. It's almost food time again. Why have we got... What are my workers doing? Why... Oh, I can see why that wouldn't work. Why? Why is everything broken? The cookers are not on. Why are the cookers not on? Because you failed to build all of this electrical cable that I asked you to build. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so quite some time later, I have figured out why almost every single one of my actions here to try and get my prison up and running have failed. And that is because all of our workmen are now trapped inside the boundaries of this fence. And in order to get into the prison, they need a way in. They cannot go through the normal doors. So what I'm going to do... Don't want to put a staff door there? That seems like a bad idea. I'm gonna put a staff door in this gate so that they can actually get out of the gate that they have trapped themselves in and hopefully escape. Can someone build this? There we go. Look, he's here. He's putting the door on. Once put the door on, everyone should be able to pathfind their way out of this place. Come on. Freedom. Freedom, guys. You can leave. You can get out. You can get in. You can hopefully build this thing and make it so it's not just a complete and utter mess over here anymore. Oh, my goodness. And hopefully we can do it before work time in the morning, because at that point, everyone's going to want to eat again. And I don't think I have time to build the stuff. But hopefully this should work out just fine. All of our workers are actually here now, which is nice. Oh, there we go. So all of our sinks now have water. all of our ovens. There we go. There we flipping go. This thing is a mess at this point. I'm just going to dismantle this light. Flipping, take it down. Our piping, and I don't even know what this is, why we have all of these, like, electrical cable here. But our electrical and water systems are a mess, but they now work. Our kitchen has been moved. I'll see how this works from, like, a prisoner feeding standpoint. Could we fit, like, another thing in there? I bet we could. Don't want that one in the middle. If we do like that, we could probably fit like another one in. That's a really compact, and I think you can fit like what, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 prisoners on each bench, and then like 8, and then we got like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We got 13, so that's easily over 101 prisoners, so we can fit everybody into here, and especially with the 2 different time sharing things, we should be able to do that just fine. So what I'm thinking here is we take in, okay, everyone's complaining about hygiene, they're complaining about food. They hopefully won't be complaining about food once they come out. That should be fine. Let's go over to intake, and I'm going to bump this up to 10. Going to bump it up to 10. I'm happy with 2 of each, 2 of the minimum and 2 of the maximum, as well as 6 of the normal there. That should be fine. So we're going to take a 10 a day for a few days here, and hopefully that works out quite nicely. I should also go ahead and break down this wall and extend out our shower. Because as soon as we get more people in again, we don't want them fighting in the showers. That seems to be like the #1 place where people fight. Let's again look at needs. Needs are going down, which is nice. We are feeding all of our prisoners slowly but surely. I think, do the other guys eat after these guys, or have they already eaten? I hope they eat afterwards, because if not, then we've got a problem. And then let's go ahead and extend the shower over here to be just a little bit longer, like so. Do we still have some spare shower heads lying around? We do. We got 29 of them. Jeez. All right, let's go ahead and put a few more of those all the way around the edge. Again, I'm aware that we don't have to put them like exactly. We don't have to put them around the edge. I will, in fact, go ahead. I kind of want to put some in the middle, but I like having a wall where the middle is, because I don't like having the shower heads just kind of floating in the middle of nowhere. But then we'll go ahead and put down a bunch on this side as well, like so. That should be fine. The staff door isn't really needed, but I guess we can leave it there for now, because why not? So yeah, I think that's about everything I want to get done in today's episode. The shower is now bigger, the yard is bigger, the canteen is definitely bigger. Seems to be working out okay. I want to see if we feed all of our prisoners. We're getting there. Albeit, I don't know if we're quite getting there fast enough. Maybe hire a few more cooks and see if that actually helps out. And again, what we'll do is I'll keep an eye on it. It doesn't look like we fed all of our prisoners, maybe. I'm not quite sure what this number's showing. Is that showing how many prisoners we fed today, or how many we need to feed? It's going up, which is good. I'll keep an eye on this, and if it looks like we're not feeding all of our prisoners, we can always make this a little smaller kitchen, and maybe even make a second kitchen. Maybe move the reception something, or like make a bigger kitchen over here. Or like I said before, maybe just make another canteen and make another kitchen over there, and work with that. We do also have micromanagement now, I believe, as well, which is pretty cool. Is that over in reports? There's no tab for it. We do now have this edit schedule button, so we can kind of edit the schedule of what goes on during the working time. And I'm also fairly certain we can change a couple of other things related to our different levels of prisoners. But with that, guys, I'm going to end this episode of Prison Architect there. We're doing a lot better on money now than we were at the beginning of this episode. We got almost $60,000, which is pretty cool. We did have to sell off 10% of our prison to make it happen, but I'm fine with that. We could probably buy it back if we wanted to. How much is our prison worth? It was $350,000. It would cost us $35,000 to buy it back, which would still leave us with about $25,000 left. So we could do that. But for now, I'm going to keep the money, see if we can expand out, maybe even get that 200 prisoner capacity grant at some point. Might be a little bit overstretching. Someone did point out that if we don't put radios in the cells, they become significantly cheaper. How much do radios cost? They cost 100 each, which does definitely increase the cost of each cell, although at the same time, it does make it a little nicer for the prisoners and makes them a little less likely to riot due to the quality of their cell. But with that, guys, I'm going to end this episode of Prison Architect there. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy the video, as always, be sure to hit that like button. It really does help out a lot. Leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys next time.